welcome back to another supplemental episode here on Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews. Today we'll be looking at Trust Thomas on DVD from 2007. This is an original release from 2007 that I bought off eBay in a lot with Day of the Diesels. And as you can probably tell, I have a lot of supplementals coming your way, so I'm trying to break it up. I'm trying to do a bi-weekly system where I put out a regular HMR, and then the next week is a supplemental, and then after that it's a regular HMR, and after that it's a supplemental. I've sort of tested this with Calling All Engines and James Goes Buzz, so I hope y'all like that format, and I hope you don't rage at me because I have so many supplementals, but I'm sorry, but I've just been doing a lot of buying recently, obviously with this recent eBay purchase. Actually, this wasn't recent, this was a couple months ago that I picked this up. And then after this, we have two more supplementals that we've got to get through with, and then that'll mark 6 supplementals so far for 2017, so that's a crazy amount of supplementals. It's already pushed back the master schedule pretty far. We're actually not going to get into the CGI era until May of 2017, so that's crazy. Sometimes I wish I could just put all these out in one big dump, but unfortunately it's just not how I run things. Anyway, I've rambled on for long enough about my schedule and all of that, and I'm pretty sure if you're watching this in the playlist, this probably makes no sense to you, because Trust Thomas was one of our original 10 HMRs that were put out back in 2015, late 2015. Geez, it's been so long since we've taken a look at Trust Thomas, but here we are with the DVD version, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. We have the artwork here from the 2003 VHS version with the purple around it, which doesn't make much sense because the 1992 VHS was orange and it had a shot from Trust Thomas on it. Now it's been changed to purple, and Mavis is the front cover, or the main focus of the front cover. That doesn't make much sense. I mean, yes, I understand that Mavis is on this release, but it's called Trust Thomas. Shouldn't Thomas be the main focal point? I don't know. It's kind of like with Thomas Comes to Breakfast, how on the later VHS version they had Henry as the main focus. Also, ironically, that had a shot from Trust Thomas on the cover, which also made zero sense. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the cover here. There's a shot from Trust Thomas, but I believe that's that might be a behind-the-scenes photo, because I don't think that shot was ever in the actual story. Inside, Cartoon Thomas. There he is there with the DVD logo underneath him. We scroll on down here. We've got the Anchor Bay logo. I'm trying to keep this in focus. There we go. Got the Anchor Bay logo down there. That's how you can tell that this is an original release. You can also tell that by the fact that this is thick plastic. You can't feel it through the camera, but trust me, this is thick plastic. On the back, we got storyteller George Carlin, making tracks to great destinations. Got snapshots from Henry's Forest and Toby's Tightrope. We got our blurb, got our bonus features and our story stops, and then our legal copyright information on the bottom here, along with the hit logo. Open this up. Didn't come with a pamphlet or anything, so we don't have to look at that. But here's our disc, which is a squished up version of the poster art. Back when they did poster art on their discs. I do kind of miss that. So anyway, let's go ahead and transition into our menu tour of Trust Thomas.
Welcome to the Thomas and Friends DVD experience. Welcome to the island of Sodor. I'm Sir Topham Hatt, and this is Thomas. I hope that your journey here was a pleasant one. We can't wait to take you on the exciting adventures of Trust Thomas. Thomas is getting ready to visit some of his favorite places on the island, so get your tickets and hop on board for non-stop excitement. To watch all the adventures of Trust Thomas, select Play All Stories. If you wish to select one of your favorite adventures, please choose Pick a Story. Trust Thomas has an exciting game for you to enjoy. To play, select Sir Topham Hatt's Word Fun. Get to know your Island of Sodor friends by visiting the Character Gallery. For more fun, there is also a sing-along song. With so many places for you to explore, you and Thomas had better get started. Have fun!
Alright, so here we are for the menu tour for Trust Thomas. As you just heard Sir Topham explain to you, here's all of the options we can do. So let's go ahead and transition into pick a story. There's really no need for me to explain it. Topham already did that for us. So our story stops are Trust Thomas, Mavis, Toby's Tightrope, No Joke for James, Percy's Promise, Henry's Forest, and The Trouble with Mud. Pretty good stories all around, except for Henry's Forest. Henry's Forest is just kind of meh, but all the other ones are really good. Yes, I for one really like The Trouble with Mud. Sue me. Sir Topham has word fun. I really don't think we need to play that game. Let's take a look at the character gallery. And of course, it is that standard character gallery that you get on every single release. And what the heck is Gordon doing first here? That's kind of weird. Who comes next? Is it Thomas? Yep, it's Thomas. That's weird, though. Maybe this is like the Best of Gordon character gallery render that they used and accidentally put on this disc. Because Best of Gordon came out a couple years previous to this DVD release of Trust Thomas. So maybe that's the case. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the sing-along song. It's Harold the Helicopter, and interestingly, if you choose Play All Stories and you watch the thing fully, after The Trouble with Mud, Harold the Helicopter just starts playing at the end. So it's like an old school VHS where the sing-along song comes at the end of the special. So that pretty much wraps up our menu tour and our supplemental on Trust Thomas. I want to thank you all for watching, and as always, good night, everybody.